Good afternoon, my faithful listeners, and thank you for tuning in to the Post-Apocalyptic News Radio, your only source for the latest goings-on in the little corner of the post-apocalyptic wasteland we call home. Today is Tuesday, the 17th of June, and we're live at the bottom of the hour with more of the latest. Unfortunately, Miss Katerina Koala won't be joining us today. They were required to attend a meeting with Gaius at the camp of the Lame Mules, though we can expect her return shortly, I'm sure. In the meantime, I'm contractually obliged to deliver the weather. Though I do not have access to the suspiciously accurate, highly detailed reports Miss Koala has access to, I am still able to provide the necessary information. Light rain continues to fall, maintaining a pre-incident temperature range, and refreshing an otherwise desolate wasteland. Rain catchers are full, and the endless thirst of the people has been quenched. These rains will continue for several days, and I will remind you this water must be purified before consumption. And while light flooding continues around the banks of the Chestnut River, the swelling has stopped. The rains are unable to sustain heavier flooding. It's likely the river will stay at its current level for some time. Moderate winds tonight, with a high today of 24 degrees Celsius and a low of 21. That's going to conclude our weather report, and allow us to continue into real news. It's time now for our daily siege report. The MCR invaded and took control of our wasteland not long ago, but the studio's defense is held. Now, a bitter standoff between your home for music and news and a society of brutes. As you're all well aware, Miss Katerina Koala has been assigned to do the broadcast here with me. She's a unique character both on and off the air, with interesting viewpoints regarding the MCR and their actions. As stated previously, I've noticed a certain disrespect shown to her by Gaius, a certain disdain. I endeavored to learn why this was. Though Gaius refused to speak with me, Miss Koala gave me a most interesting answer, stating, quote, "I assure you, Gaius treats me most appropriately within the studio. He is my superior after all." I pressed the issue and asked if the higher in society you are, if it's appropriate to act as you will around others. Her response, quote, "Oh, no, not at all. I believe you misunderstand me. The way he treats me is simply him asserting his superiority as a man." She went on to explain a woman's place in the society of the MCR as a second-class citizen, and how she's aghast at the respect we've all afforded her here. I should not repeat the details she offered me here. My friends, my faithful listeners, I do not think I need to tell you how horrible of a mindset this is. How many steps back such thinking takes us not only as a people but as a species. I refuse to suffer such a mentality, and I pray you refuse as well. Stay tuned. We're going to take a quick break. When we return, I'll update you on how our information collecting is coming. Did you know the MCR has opened a school outside of Green Court, teaching everything from the basics of mathematics and literature to the complex sciences and linguistics? Free for children ages 5 to 15, enrollment begins on the 1st of July. The second advertisement I have to record today is a call for recruitment to the MCR's professional army. I'm afraid all of the pages got slightly burnt from the script. A dreadful, dreadful shame. And we're back. As promised, an update on our information collection. As you know, a bounty has been put on those who would aid us and send us information, effectively silencing our sources. Though many do still wish to call in information, we aren't willing to risk their lives. But Legatus Aurelius, in his benevolence, has appointed state-approved sources for us, who have flooded our mailbox with local news of the wasteland. Unfortunately, without having personally vetted these sources, and with no way to verify that their information is accurate, not to mention a general mistrust of the MCR, we're not willing to run any of their stories. This to prevent us from becoming a state media channel, providing all the information the state wants you to know. But I'm afraid that's going to be all the time we have for today. It's time for the evening radio music. Before we go, however, I should like to leave you with the afternoon puzzler. Did you discover the answer to our most recent question? I'll remind you the question was, what do you call a shoe made of a banana? The answer: a slipper. Congratulations to anyone who got that one. Today's puzzler is as follows. Why is it a bad idea to iron your 4-leaf clover? Think about it, and tune in again tomorrow for the answer. But I'm afraid that's all the time we have. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Until next time, I wish you all the very best. And if you're truly out there, good luck.